Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general love reading for all my Geminis and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit what is going on around you in love, what's coming towards you, anything about a connection that Spirit wants to share with me. So as always, take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to my new subscribers. I have a lot of new subscribers. I'm very grateful that you have joined us, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So Spirit, if you can please share with me for my Geminis, what is it that you have for us? What loving messages are meant to be heard today? I am listening for you now. I have single. Okay. For my single, how about I want to make sure that the person I'm in a relationship with is single and they're not lying to me that they are going to be separating from their spouse, or they sleep in separate bedrooms, or, you know, all those crazy stories we hear. Confirm that they're single, confirm that they are available. Otherwise you are wasting your time. So that is, you know, like rule number one. We want the real deal. We want the real deal. Absolutely. And I have magical moments. We're creating magic. I like that. How about it just feels magical, feels amazing, feels like a dream. I have faith. I'm keeping the faith. Even a sense of we have the same belief system. We both believe in the same things. I have opening my heart. You've got the key to my heart. So you are the one is how it's coming into me. You have grabbed their heart somehow. Let's see what else they say. Trust. I want to trust you. I want to know I can trust you. That's important in this connection, in all connections. And I have I'm in love. So do we have somebody that's in love? Okay. Now there is a difference between I care about you, I love you, I think you're great, and somebody who says to you, I'm in love with you. And we all know that there's a difference. So let's see what Spirit wants for this connection. If this hasn't arrived in your life yet, please use any of my readings to manifest the love that you are looking for, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's see. I have strength. I have the Fool. There's a new beginning. I am guided. The Wheel of Fortune, trust the universe, trust that wheel. Okay, it's spinning, gorgeous. It's going to land on you. I have a King of Cups. It says, I am your anchor. I love that. So look at this energy. I mean, just big cards, right? The Fool, big cards, strength. I mean, 3 major arcanas and then a king. So it is a sense of, Spirit just said, you've arrived. That's nice. So you've arrived at your destination. How cute. Okay, so you've arrived. I got to write that one down. The Wheel of Fortune opening up to you. Right? The right time, the right place. I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm deserving. That King is somebody special. They just said it's somebody that has a heart of gold. Okay. I like that. I want to save that thought too, because not everybody has that. You want the person who, yes, they care about you, but they care about themselves. They respect themselves. They honor themselves, because those types of people respect others. So it is a feeling of, I have a heart of gold. I'm good to myself. I'm good to my family. I'm good to my mother, you know, and my children. And there's just this kind of, they wouldn't hurt a living soul energy. So that's lovely. We want that. I have a Hermit. I have a Devil. And I have an 8 of Swords. So that the Hermit came into me literally as I've been alone for too long. Okay. So for some of you that have been alone for too long, I'm looking at that Devil and that 8 of Swords as I'm just constantly protecting myself from people who aren't the right people, or you may have a feeling that you keep attracting the wrong people. Every relationship you have, you just feel like you attract the wrong person. But Spirit is sharing with you that this person isn't going to hurt you. They're the opposite of that devil card. They have this heart of gold, is what they shared with us. So can we get over the thought that not everybody is not everybody has impure intentions, okay? That there is that one person that is good, that is a kind person, is normal, has a sense of self. And I do feel like there's this hesitation with you with, I'll believe it when I see it. And that's probably not the best energy to be putting out into the universe, even though that's what you believe. You want to be putting out to the universe that I trust that you're going to bring me somebody that respects me. I trust you're going to bring me somebody that is deserving of me because I have so much to offer. So you may have to just kind of switch how you're thinking, all right? Even though, yeah, there's a lot of losers out there. And I like to say for every no, you get closer to a yes. So every time you push somebody away, you're closer to the yes. You're closer to the person who you're supposed to be with. So they're doing you a favor when they let you go or you let them go. So don't worry about the people that are not supposed to be in your life, because there's only one person that we want in our life. So everybody else is going to be a no, a big no, right? Like no, 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 right? So don't be afraid to say no, because you're protecting yourself. And not everybody is, you want a relationship with. 3 of Wands. I have the energy to look at what it is that I want. And I'm not going to let anybody take that away from me. It also came into me as this person has the same kind of forecast, okay? That this person may say, I'd like to have a second home on the water someday. I'd like to be a snowbird, okay? I'd like to retire where it's warm. I would like to have a house on in the mountains, and have privacy. Whatever it is, you guys may say that's something I've always wanted. And maybe that's a goal that you guys work at together. So there's something about forecasting, like big picture plans. Maybe we just are talking, but these are the things that I feel like we both want for our own future. So I feel like you have that in common. I have a 5 of Pentacles. That came into me as helping somebody. I want to talk about that for a minute. I feel like this area of somebody's life was put on hold because they were helping. They could have been helping an elderly parent. They could have had a parent that died and they had to take care of the estate. But I feel like a little bit like your life was put on hold because you had to take care of somebody else's business. And now it's kind of opening back up. That Wheel of Fortune is coming in and it's saying, I've got somebody for you. You've arrived, they had said. I was like, what did they say a minute ago? You've arrived. I have a 4 of Swords. So you needed that time. You either needed that time to heal, especially if you had a loss, certainly a parent or another very close person to you. So there was a sense of a pause. I'm going to say it that way. A pause in your life. It didn't mean that you weren't functioning. It didn't mean that things were, moving along. It just means that maybe this area of your life, you weren't even, wasn't even on your radar screen. So now it's time for you to, pick up and not worry about, I keep meeting the wrong people. Okay. And shift that mindset to, I know, look at you, you're an Empress. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. So this Empress is going to attract what it is that Empress energy wants. I want somebody very loving, right? Because I have a lot of love to give. So I want to be able to love somebody, and I want to be able to receive that love in return. So I feel like that Empress energy is kicking in. So a little bit of be good to yourself also. Spirit, tell me the feelings about this connection. What is it? Let's get this jumper. I'm still learning how to love myself. So I do feel like this person, like I said, is confident, respects themselves, honors themselves. And the more that they are better to themselves, I think the more they are more loving to other people around them. And I think that that's true for all of us. My love for you will never change. I'm in love with you. I'm going to be in love with you forever. How about that? There's still a lot you need to find out about me. A little bit of a mystery. Like, I don't want to tell you everything about me all in the first date. I want it to be like an onion that you peel off the layers and you learn about me little by little, and I learn about you little by little. So it's a sense of this mystery or treasure chest of things that I find out about you. So that's kind of neat. And we wanted different things. I'm going to put that in the past. You know, whoever was in your past, they're not in our past now, right? We changed paths. We didn't want the same things. We weren't growing together. So try not to compare your past to what's put in front of you. I know it's really hard, but try to look at what's right in front of you. It's a different person and it's a different energy, and no two energies are ever the same because they're different individuals. So you're going to have a totally different experience with this person than you would have had with anybody else. I have deep wounds from childhood to heal. I know you can help me, but I'm too proud to admit I want or need to be nurtured. So this person may be putting on a brave face at times. They may be saying, I'm fine. And maybe when we get to know each other deeply, we'll be able to say, you know, they'll be more vulnerable with you. You'll get to see where it's coming from, where that wound is coming from, why they say certain things or behave a certain way around certain people. So I think that just takes time to learn about people. But hopefully this person will open up and allow you to help them in any way that you can with any wounds that they carry. When we connect sexually, sometimes it's so intense, I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. So do we push people away that we are really into? Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we just get scared of the whole thought of our life is about to change, or the life as we know it is about to change. So there could be a little bit of push and pull in this connection until we settle down, Spirit just said. So we could have just a little bit of anxiety, or I want to say uncertainty. Could be on your side, could be on their side, until you both feel very comfortable with each other. And they're saying you don't have to make a decision today, whatever that means. You don't have to decide that you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person today. You don't have to make a decision that you're going to be exclusive only with this person today. Okay. Like all of those things will unfold when the time is right. So don't worry about making a big decision is how I feel. So they're trying to keep you just focused on what's right in front of you for the moment. I don't intend to come and go. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on and scared when things are going too well. And that's the it's too good to be true energy. It's going well. So therefore, I'm going to start looking around for what's wrong, because usually everybody I meet blows up in my face, or they all end up being jerks or losers, or, you know, so when you meet somebody that's going well, you're kind of like, okay, what are you hiding? So that's just your experience, I guess, coming through. So, but sometimes it's just fear, right? It's just the fear coming in. You're the destination I seek and my reason to grow. A little bit of a feeling of I want to grow old with you. And also this feeling of I felt almost a sense of like my path led me to you, or like a point of a compass like led me to you. And I'm not surprised that I ended up with you. I'm not surprised that this is all happening because it feels good, it feels right. But I'm also not jumping into it either. I'm not, jumping ahead of myself. I should say it that way. So this person, I'm not going to say they're going to take their sweet time, but they're going to go at their own pace would be a better way for me to describe what I'm feeling. They're going to go at their own pace that they're comfortable with. In every relationship goes at a pace. No two relationships follow the same pace. I have dark. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. If I'm vulnerable with you, if I tell you my wounds, if I tell you my insecurities, are you going to still see me as the person that you see me now? Because you might be looking up to this person. You may be really impressed with this person. And, not everybody is up here on a pedestal all the time. We all have our faults. We all have our weaknesses. So they could be a little insecure that, what if you see the real me? And that's, they're worried. It feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world. So they could have some worries in their life outside of this connection. They could be struggling with, a lot of us we're caught in between two worlds right now. You might have children, you might have parents that you're taking care of. You might be just trying to take care of yourself with children, getting kids through school. I mean, we all have these kind of weights on our shoulders as we go through life. So there could be something that's really difficult for your person right now that they got to take care of. Their mother's sick, their father's sick, their mother needs them to help them, whatever it is. I'm about to break. I feel weak. All right. So a little bit of I feel like I'm giving in energy came in. A little bit of I've been holding back. I'm going to say it that way. And maybe they don't want to hold back anymore. But they're afraid to jump. If I don't hold back just a little bit, what does that mean? Does that mean that now I'm risking breaking my heart? Does that mean that we're going to have to take it to the next level and I'm not quite ready for that? So, but I feel like this person knows that they've been holding back. And I feel like they don't want to hold back. But if they, like I said, if they move in the opposite direction, I feel like it's more of a commitment than they're ready to make too. So they're like in between of like, I want more, but I'm still holding myself back for some reason. I'm filled with fear. I'm filled with fear and doubt, and I have some regrets from their past, and they're holding a ring. So they could be struggling with, I've been there, done that. I've been married once before and it didn't work out too good for me. I have been in committed relationships and for whatever reason, they didn't last. So it's a little bit of is it me? They're questioning themselves. Like, how come every time I'm in a relationship, it doesn't last? What's wrong with me? So I feel like they're doing a lot of self inventory, and that's probably not a bad thing. As long as they get to a place where they are ready to admit their feelings. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 6 of Wands. I have an 8 of Swords. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have a Tower. Yeah, there is definitely this fear of if I give you my heart, it's just going to be taken away from me. So they could have a fear of abandonment. Maybe they've had relationships where they really were in love with somebody and that person walked away from them and they didn't understand. They thought it was going great. So they could have fear of abandonment. Also this sense of, I do want to move forward. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to celebrate this love. And I feel like I'm trying to overcome the fears at the same time. That can happen. And the best way to do that is spending time together, because the more time we spend together, the less those fears are there. The more trust we have, the more we feel more secure emotionally. So I do feel like we can have both at the same time. And your person's having a struggle with, if I give you my heart, you're going to break it. 6 of Cups. The Moon, and an Ace of Cups. I think your person has fallen in love with you and hasn't admitted how deep in love they are with you. Almost like a self-preservation. So I would look at this person's actions. I would look at, how are they treating you? How do they look at you? How do they make love to you? Do they kiss you deeply? Do they hold you in their arms? Do they call you? Like, what are their actions? Because I really feel like this person has fallen for you, but they're holding it in. So you can't protect yourself. You either fall in love or you don't. You can't like not fall in love with somebody. So I don't, but sometimes they don't share. They just don't talk about it. They just like, they're trying to do it through their actions. Like, you should know through, mind reading. So you should know how they're feeling. Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of you. So now they're starting to think of you everywhere they go. And that's when you know they're always on your mind. They're always thinking of you. I wish you the best in life, no matter what. Almost that person who comes into your life, like, you will always be a part of my life, no matter where this goes. I care deeply about you. Now, this could be one of those people that has a hard time saying, I love you. And they say things like, I think we're great. I really care about you. I love being with you. I like what we have together, but they have a hard time saying, I love you. So if that's happening, say I love you to them until there's a day where they get up enough courage and say, I love you too. So there's no right or wrong in who says I love you first. If you feel like you're in love with this person and you want them to know because you like to express your feelings, let them know that you love them. And because we're human and we all want to hear that we're loved. Each day is brighter with you in my life. And I do believe that. I feel like this is moving in the right direction. I do. I feel that they are holding back. Okay, a little bit of the holding back. They're holding back what they really want to say. And like I said, a little bit of a self-preservation. And then there was this sense of, right from the beginning, that Spirit said, you've arrived. You've arrived in the right relationship at the right time, that this path is for you, so the journey has begun is how it's coming into me. So I guess we just have to let this journey continue and enjoy it and see where it goes. But I do feel like there's a lot of love here. And I do feel like we're going to become more and more confident with this love. So we're going to put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. How beautiful. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, again, hit that heart button, hit that like button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And I will see you guys all again real soon in another Love Messages.